Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 5 of Charlotte. And this episode was actually pretty interesting. We got a little bit more, like, at the beginning, Tomori was getting bullied. So we got a little bit more on what's going on with her and everything. Because we got a little bit before about how it seems like not everyone likes her as, like, I know we know she's the president. And when she took, Yusa away, everyone was like, oh, come on, president, what the heck? And then in this one, it really showed that I don't really know the whole story behind what's going on, but there was a bunch of girls and like, this is for this is for her, this is for, and they were beating her up, and I was just like, what the heck? We'll probably get more on that story later on, but it's just like, poor Tomori, like, why are they doing this to her? I really want to know why. And then of course, what's it called? You didn't even do anything about it. I was just like, come on, dude, you just watch. But I mean, I guess he doesn't know the full thing, but still, like, come on. Whatever. The new person, that they're trying to save, stop using their powers, kind of thing. This person can fly, and so they have to go out to these mountains area, and they pretty much camp out there for like a couple days. It was like, what the heck? But that's what Tomori was like. We're not leaving until he shows up and everything. And it's just like, oh. Okay, we'll stay here for like days, It was nice to see, even at the store and everything, they were talking about, Yusa and Takojo were talking about how Tomori and you kind of look like, a cute couple. They do look like a good couple, and in this episode, you see them connecting a bit, like a lot in this one, like including at the part when they were at it was at nighttime. She was listening to music. He goes up to her like, oh, what are you listening to? He listens to it, and he totally gets what she feels too from that music. And that music is actually a band that her brother, listened to before. So it really means a lot to her, and she ends up giving him her iPod or MP3 player, whatever it is, with the music on. It's like, you can keep it. I've saved enough money. I'm gonna get a new one. It's okay. It's just like, dang, okay, get a free MP3 player, sure. But yeah, but that, like, I have a feeling that certain MP3 player means a lot to her, and we'll see more on that later on too. Like, I'm really liking how those two are connecting. The growth between them. You is starting to act a lot differently than he was in the first episodes and everything too. We also see like midway through, his sister called he called the sister to tell her that he was gonna be there's a camp thing, he can't get home, they're gonna be sleeping there and stuff, and she's coughing and stuff, and I was like, what the heck? That's something bad, dude. Something's gonna happen then. But it's not till later on in the episode, at the very end, that is what is like the big thing. It seems she is sick, and that was at the end. He's taking care of her now, but I don't know. I don't think it's just a normal cold or something. I'm thinking it has something to do with maybe her power. Maybe she's starting to get a power now too, and I don't know what it is, but there's something wrong and something he's gonna have to do. We get several reminders of throughout this episode about how close siblings. We get Tomori talking about her brother a little bit with the song and stuff. We see Yusa talking about how she looks up to Misa and how close they are, and that gets you thinking about that too. And it's just like, okay, so big thing is there's a whole bunch of stuff with Tomori going on. I love the interaction between her and you. Something's wrong with the sister. There was also a part in this episode that it got me like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they put it in. But when the guys are like kind of clean, bathing in the river, Yu's like, oh, you're one of those kind of guys that look not as big when you have clothes on, like a shirt on. And yeah, he's more tick without the shirt on, and he completely reminds me of, I forget what his name is. If you remember, please put it in the comments below. But the guy from Angel Beats, and in that one scene, he rips off his shirt. He's like, I look smaller with clothes on, and blah blah blah. And later on, he's always shirtless. It's like a thing with that. But they look exactly the same. They both have like yeah, when they rip off, they look bigger. It's just like, what the heck? Dang, keep putting in stuff like that, connecting the animes together and stuff. It's pretty funny to see that happen. But pretty much they do end up finding the guy that flies, gets him to stop and everything. But like that's not even the big thing in this episode. Like I feel now, before it was starting like, you know, finding these people and stopping them were the main things. But in this episode, the big things was pretty much the Tomori getting beaten up, interaction between Tomori and Yu obviously going throughout this episode. Something is up with his sister. I'm not too sure. I'm thinking it's something to do with her powers or something. We'll probably find out later. But yeah, that was pretty much the big things that happened in this episode. And honestly, I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode, because I think it's going to be a Yumi, her, like a eccentric episode to her. Like it's going to be all about her. I think Yu trying to take care of her, and all of a sudden something's with her powers. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like some sickness kind of thing. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see for the next episode. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I enjoyed this episode. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And you know, till next time guys, see ya.